Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm the fan of history and we are playing 100 M14 tournaments. This is number 96, 5, which is it? It's number 96. And I have 2 new play tickets left, so 96 and 97 will be new play tournaments, and then it's time for the Swiss drafts. I have... oh, it's time! It's a draft, so we have to keep track of things. I don't know about the Ring of 3 Wishes, actually. Let's note what's in the pack. sngProp, the only useful blue card, which makes it a decent pick. Undead, Plummet, Master, Rootwalla, probably the best card so far. Oh, Chandra's Outrage, Cauldron, and Large. And the ring. What do I pick here? What would you have picked? Tell me in the show notes. Rootwalla and Large looks tempting. Outrage looks fantastic, but red is so bad. So I think I have to pick the sngProp. First pick sngProp. Wow! Okay. Ready to note stuff in the second pack. Baloth, Archeo, Mind Rot, Deadly, Flare, Scout, Wall of Swords. Very tempting to take some white here, but I'm gonna keep picking blue things. And now I'm picking blue cards over incredibly stronger red cards. I might even wield Outrage, and if I do, of course, then I'm gonna take it. I expect somebody to sit there with Outrage and Volcanic Geyser. But now I'm cutting blue quite efficiently, and I'm sure somebody else will try to do that too. And then they pass me Young Pyromancer, but I'm still going... I'm getting a great blue pick here in Claustrophobia, so I'm still taking blue. Charging Griffin, Trollhide, Bloodbairn, Sentinel, Griffin, Zombie, Young Pyromancer. The scary thing is they are picking stuff over Young Pyromancer. And now time for the fourth pack. And soon we will know what people are taking. I wish my handwriting was better. I will have problems reading this later in the tournament. So, fourth pack. Fourth pick. We are ready for this. That's some great blue cards. Messenger Drake, Water Servant, Trained, Woodborn this late, Tenacious Dead, and I'm gonna pick the Messenger Drake. And now for the first pack, we are looking for... do we want to go blue-red if Outrage is still here? God, I hope it's taken. The other version, maybe we should aim for green because... but we'll see about green. It's Enlarge and Rootwalla. Because that Woodborn was a signal in the fourth pack. And I much rather blue-green than blue-red. in this format. But the green cards are gone. And Large is gone and Rootwalla is gone. Plummet is still here. Master of Diversion is still here. Outrage is gone. So we know exactly what they picked in this. And I'm tempted by the ring. Really tempted by the ring, actually. I think the only other card I could see picking here actually is the Cauldron, and try to look for the Cauldron combo because it is so great. The black cards are still here, but green and red is taken, and I'm gonna try play with the Mythic. It's so slow, but it should. There are many late game situations in this format. Okay, Rumbling Baloth is still here. Archaeomancer, Mindrot is here. Deadly Recluse is gone. Wow, Geyser is still here. Celestial Flare is gone. Wall of Swords is still here. Why is Rumbling Baloth here when Rootwalla and Large were gone last time? That's really weird. The Deadly Insect is gone, yeah. So somebody's picking green. We can't go into green. Can we go into Essence Gather? Should we just pick the Wall of Swords here? But we saw a flare gone. And we actually haven't seen much black gone yet. So we're taking the Mindrot. Disperse is here. Scorching Griffin is here. Trollhide is here. Bloodbaron is here. Sentinel Sliver is gone. The other Griffin is here. The Pyromancer is gone. So we still haven't seen anyone taking black cards. Do we want Bloodbaron or the Gnawing Zombie? Not sure about that pick actually. But in a defensive deck, which this is gonna be, it's gonna be my favorite defensive deck. Now we're looking for the Water Servant then. Or worst case, the Trained Armadon. And I expect Woodborn to be gone, but Tenacious Dead is still here. So now I have the Gnawing Zombie. I could get the Bubbling Cauldron next turn, so I might take it. So I am actually picking the Tenacious Dead here, which is kind of loose. Might get the Bloodbaron on the wheel here. A lot of combos becomes enabled with Tenacious Dead. Coffee. Oh, super strong coffee. Viking coffee. So I'm getting the Cauldron here, and I am going to go for it. It is my Cauldron. And now there is the Archaeomancer that I could hope for. I don't even know if I want him with these spells. But there are people in green, red and white that we know about. We get the Archaeomancer. Oh, the Volcanic Geyser is still going around. I think I'm gonna hate that, actually. Yeah. Way too strong for the guy who took the Outrage. And I need 7 spells or instant sorceries. And I already have 2 artifacts. I don't think I will make it for Archaeomancer to be any good. I'm taking Bloodbaron over Disperse here just because I have the Tenacious Dead. But otherwise I find it fairly close. I've actually taken all the black cards I've seen. And I get the Water Servant. That's high score. 1 Trained Condor is missing though, so somebody else is picking blue. But I seem to be the lone black drafter. And that's pretty strong, as black is the second best color in this format. I am currently 11 wins. 11 straight wins, 10 straight wins in sealed. 11 straight wins in M14 limited. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I definitely intend to win this, and I will be disappointed if I don't. Mutavault sucks in limited. Time Ebb is pretty good. I think it is quite clearly Time Ebb or Corrupt here. But I should be able to wield the Corrupt. But there are so many nice black things to pick here. But I think I'll pick the Time Ebb. A Cursed Spirit, Death Gaze are also nice. Another Young Pyromancer. God. Fire Shrieker has fallen for me. I'm taking the Accursed Spirit. Seekite, Water Servant, Dark Favor. Seekite or Water Servant. I'm not sure about that actually. I'm wheeling the Water Servant. Yeah, checking YouTube while playing, always a bad idea. Especially now that I have 2 channels to check all the time, so I'm checking for comments on the Fan of History channel. My new YouTube project. Oh, a new subscriber! And that channel has a bit fewer subscribers. Yeah, still looking good. Elite Arcanist. Oh, that's that crappy dude. Ooh, he's really bad. But so is this pack. I don't want anybody to have that howl. Seacoast Drake is playable. Here we are. I got all three of my black cards. And I am taking the Corrupt. As I already have an Accursed Spirit. I like to fly it too. I think I'm gonna have problems thinning my deck. Probably not playing the Cauldron. So sacrificing Tenacious Dead every turn is pretty sweet. But I need more combo pieces in order to play it. But if I see a Bogbrew Witch, we are on. And I should be able to find a Festering Mute. Per chance. Already 17 playables. I want some ring targets, like Doomblade or Liturgy or Claustrophobia. Decisive removals and bomby attackers, of course. My creatures are not the best. But they're a pretty solid mix here. Except for Archaeomancer, because do I want a Fire Shrieker in a control deck? I just hate the Bailoff here. So, Deathcase, Cockatrice or a Curse Spirit? I think they are about of equal value. Maybe the Curse Spirit is somewhat better. But the Cockatrice is more defensive. I will take the second Water Servant if I have to. Actually, Ring of Three Wishes is quite questionable. The first spell I cast will cost 10 extra mana. But I want to play with it. I haven't played with the card. Alright. I'm ready for my cards. I've only picked 4 cards I'm not going to play. That's insane. We were going to look at the sorcerers and instants, and we have 4. So Archaeomancer is hanging loose. This is actually a card I have not played with either, but he just seems so bad, and 4 of them. Here I could either take the Shrivel or the Negate for the sideboard, or I just hate this Howl. And I'm hating the Howl because it is what you need to defeat my deck. I'm gonna have too many playables either anyway, so Negate or Shrivel want to do a Shrivel against the Pyromancers. Yeah, Shrivel. We need Shrivel. We actually, the only guy that dies to Shrivel in our deck is Tenacious Dead, and he doesn't never really die. So we get the Deathcase. So somebody took the Accursed Spirit. There's the Festering Newt as well. But I don't have any real expectation of being able to do the Bubbling Cauldron thing. I'm taking the Fire Shrieker now. And I already have a deck I could play. Maybe I need 2 more cards then. 13 creatures. So 2 more creatures. And I am ready to cut Fire Shrieker before I cut Ring of Three Wishes. But that's just because I want to play with the Ring of Three Wishes. Because I've never even had 1 wish before. So let's see what we can do. Ring of Three Wishes. I want to see my cards, please. So, is somebody disconnecting? No. Spell Blast. I don't want anybody to have an Oath deck. So I'm hating that too. Here's a Negate for my sideboard. I would never main deck that card. My sideboard now consists of Negate in all its glory. My curve looks off. I want more 2-drops, but this format doesn't really... Oh, there's a sideboard card. Bringing in Millstone against other control decks. That is the other blue deck then. Still on 20 playables, but... what am I cutting here? I'm cutting the Fire Shrieker. I should cut the Ring, but I probably won't. I'm cutting the Archaeomancer. And... then what? Then it will be harder. Undead Minotaur. I want Scroll Thieves. That's what I want. What the hell? I don't want Shadowborn Apostles. Interesting, somebody else gave me a Shadowborn Apostle as well over land. Exactly like I did. Because Shadowborn Apostle is actually worse than a land in limited. Even a land that you you don't have to play. That you can't play, really. So Shadowborn Apostle is worth less than nothing. Another elite Arcanist. Tenacious Dead. There's the Liturgy that I needed, and I'm just gonna take it. Tenacious Dead I'm hoping to wheel, because that will allow me to pick up stuff. I think I can already safely cut the Fire Shrieker and the Archaeomancer. Depending a little on, but now 5, well, getting closer to be able to use Archaeomancer. So he stays for the time being. Jace's Mindseeker beats everybody else here quite easily. But there's my Scroll Thief, and I'm gonna take him if he wheels over the Trained Condor. Here's a deck I could definitely play. God, I'm not gonna be able to fit the Ring of Three Wishes. It's gonna be bad. But I want to try it so much. Choices, choices. And 13 cards to go. I'm gonna have like 30 playables. Blightcaster, Air Servant or Claustrophobia. That's hard, but I think I have a hope of wheeling Claustrophobia, so I'm gonna take the Air Servant. But it's a very close pick. Here are my 22. You know what this deck doesn't have? Divination and Opportunity. And that might mean we actually need the Archaeomancer and the Ring of Three Wishes, that they are taking the card draw slots here. So that leaves them in the deck. And what are we cutting then? I like Quag Sickness a lot. I like Scroll Thief. I like Time, but I have to take the removal, don't I? Warden. No. Removal. Now I have 23 cards. Not good. And I just told myself why Ring of Three Wishes and Archaeomancer can't be cut. Curse Spirit would be the choice there, but I have so many 4-drops now. And some early defense might be useful. Because I'm winning with air superiority with my 5 flyers, 6 flyers. But now I don't get a Scroll Thief or True Card Draw. And here is Mr. Scroll Thief. But is he good enough to pick here? Mark of the Vampire would be good against certain decks and easy to sideboard out. But I'm taking the Scroll Thief here. No, I'm taking the Mark. Putting it in the sideboard. Against decks that don't 2-for-1 me. I could easily replace the Undead Minotaur with the Scroll Thief. But I'm getting claustrophobia here. And that's pretty awesome. So now I guess that takes the place of the Undead Minotaur. Oh, this is going to be hard to cut down to. Could sideboard out the Essence Gather actually. And not have a counterspell. But I need it to get to the right amount of... Well, now I'm down to 4. But I'm actually... Scroll Thief or Time Ab. No, I'm gonna take the Scroll Thief this time. Archaeomancer is gone from the deck. But we could bring him in if we... The curve is looking better. We could bring him in if we sideboard in sorceries. Still 15 creatures. And we got rid of one of our card draw spells there. Am I doing this right? Elite Arcanist. I think we can play Walter's Reap here actually. With the 2 Tenacious Dead. But over what? Over 1 Water Servant, possibly. No, it took out both. So does this mean we can play 17 land? Probably not. Scroll Thief or Enabler. I have so many removal now. I'm gonna play the Scroll Thieves. Corpse Hauler to bring back something useful. No, these cards are just subpar. And they are not gonna make the deck. We are also playing 1 Water Servant here, so we have 24 cards. Damn it! Okay, Tenacious Dead knowing Zombie Altar's Reap. That's sort of a combo in itself. We can also get the combo with the ring. We are going to play the ring. And he's probably gonna lose the whole tournament by it. We want Altar's Reap and Ring as our opportunity and divination. So we are playing the Ring. We are playing Corrupt, of course. It's a lot of good cards we're cutting here. I'm taking those cards that are absolutely necessary first. These are 21 cards and 11 creatures. That's not good. So we need to bring in 2 more creatures. And those are probably the Sea Kite and the Seacoast Drake. We actually have 1, 2, 6 removal spells. 7 removal spells. So we can get away with 13 creatures. We're actually leaving Water Servant in the sideboard. This feels weird. But I think the Death Gaze, Sea Kite. Are we leaving the Sea Kite instead? Yes. And then we'll have to win with 4 5-flyers. Is that too weak? This is 17 land, but we have the Altar's Reap. We have the Scroll Thieves. We are going to be taking a risk because we have 4 5-drops. A damn new Ring of 3 Wishes. And now we even have the things to wish for. We are going to cut 1 more card. And it can't be a creature. But they are all removal. Corrupt is our only piece of life gain. I think it is Altar's Reap. It's just too cutesy. Going 9/9 because of the Quag Sickness and the Corrupt. This is my preferred deck. I would love to have Opportunity and Divination. I'm gonna bring in the Millstone against such decks. Essence Scatter has to stay out of the deck because we have to have enough creatures and removal. We have hard removal instead of Essence Scatter. Tenacious Dead will hold the ground, helped by nobody else, pretty much. And then it's just all our quality removal that will win us the game. And the Scroll Thieves. Build a way for the Scroll Thieves. And win. And I think it's quite clearly 18 land here with 4 5-drops, 2 6-drops. We have mana outlets in the Tenacious Dead, in the Water Servant, Gnawing Zombie perhaps, the Ring. Yeah. I think I like this. Okay, I'm ready. I am facing Dissidenza. I hope he decides to play first. Nice. I have the Scroll Thief, I have the Train Condor, I have my Ring, which seems really, really bad now. I look at it. but I want to do crazy stuff with my ring. Yeah, the Ring of 3 Wishes is probably not playable. This format is slow. Haha, Vial of Poison. That's mulligan, isn't it? So I'm just going to play Scroll Thief if he... and trust that some of my removal shows up so I can start thieving. And then I'm gonna wish for 3 removal. And all will be well. Deadly Recluse! Well, he can't use Vial of Poison, can he? Oh, I'm curving soon. Next turn. There's gonna be some serious curving. And Deadly Recluse will have to stay at home. Don't curve, Mr. Green Red. Oh, I can think of a lot of nasty stuff he can play now. Just end the turn. Yes, please. And we have Scroll Thief. Active Scroll Thief in the house. Scroll Thief. Scroll Thief. Stealing stuff since a couple of years back. Oh, he's 3 colors. That could mean some crazy bombs. Or just some impaired deck building. I said deck, not anything else. Something is happening. That can't be good. Canyon Minotaur enters the fray. A new challenger. Canyon Minotaur. Well, any removal now will be awesome. And I will use it on the Minotaur. As drawing a 5th land seems pretty critical. Don't get the removal. And it seems to be the time for the Water Servant. Water Servant is here. Water Servant is near. Water Servant. Water Servant. Yes. 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 Okay. We're gonna win this. Against this weird Naya deck. It will not take us down. And I don't expect it to. Uh-oh. A Serra Angel would really suck. For at least a turn until the Mindseeker arrives. But I might miss out on the Mindseeker. Because I don't have mana. So I will be forced to maybe play the Ring. Next turn. I am going to block the Canyon Minotaur and eat his Vial of Poison. I am not going to block the Deadly Recluse. Or am I? No, I'm not. So Water Servant goes to the battlefield. Fighting the Canyon Minotaur. You are so small, Mr. Minotaur. You cannot win this fight. Here, Water Servant, drink this. Oh, what's that? It's a refreshing beverage. Ah, it's a Vial of Poison. No, he did it. He has 2 for 1 himself. Will he play a blocker or did he leave the gates open? Yes, he will play a blocker. Oh, it's nasty little sliver. It will suck to use a removal on him. You know what it's time for now? It's time for the Ring of 3 Wishes. No, it's probably not. It's probably time for Tenacious Dead and Train Condor. Making Deadly Recluse stay at home. You remember that outrage? that we saw, he should be the one with it. He can also have a geyser, right? Why does anybody want to trade with me? Okay, I'm on the old bot account, yes. I am going to activate this again as a bot when I'm done with the new play tickets, and I only have 2 left, so that's fairly soon. This bot is going to sell commons at 500 commons for 1 ticket. I do have plenty of commons. So feel free to trade with it after the next video is published. Right. There is an attack. Well, how about ignoring the attack? Seems weird. I smell something fishy. I'm gonna take 2 damage instead and spoil your plans. Capassionite. I think Jace's Mindseeker will rule this world. But what is left in his hand? We don't know that. But it's time to seek the mines. Canyon Minotaur is in the graveyard. And this card is just so powerful. It's time to seek the mines of the heathen. What do we get? Outrage, outrage. Alright, who is getting outrage? Well, it's of course the Deadly Recluse. That's just unfair, isn't it? Goodbye and farewell, little Deadly Recluse. And now I will get the card. A little card for me, no Deadly Recluse for you. I will get the card. Alright, Flying Scroll Thieves. That should be any M14 player's dream. I think Scroll Thief is significantly better than he was in M13. Partly because of Train Condor. Yeah, value! Value Town. And it's time to play the ring. The one ring. And I don't think he can win this. Cyclops Tyrant. That doesn't scare me very much. Jace's Mindseeker coming for you. Well, before you die, you see, I'm gonna play the ring. Before you die, you see the ring. Yeah. So I am playing the ring. No, I can't play the damn ring, can I? Well, it's actually the only thing I can play where Tenacious Dead can still block. So let's play it and we can get Claustrophobia of it next turn. And actually be able to attack with the Tenacious Dead then to do 8 points of damage. Ooh. Tech. Okay, who do I want to block here? I want to block Sentinel Slaver, so he's forced to use his mana on pumping Capassionite. I'm gonna take 6 damage. I'm gonna be at 9. Everything is going to be good, and then I win next turn by claustrophobiaing the Sentinel Slaver with the Ring of 3 Wishes. Yeah. It's not much of a plan, but it is my plan. There are many plans like it, but this one is mine. I'm reusing that joke. I just like that joke. I would be surprised if I didn't reuse jokes is the real one. No, he's tapping out for something nasty. Ooh, and large, but that still doesn't work, does it? He will do 14 points of damage, so if he has... No, 9, 10, 12. If he has a show of valor, no, it isn't enough. I will win this game. Because I just kill him next turn. He will get me within... If he has a show of valor, he will get me to 1 life. But that's all. Of course, I can't block that. Oh, well, that's better, isn't it? I died. I'm at 4. I shall return from the dead. Haha. Surprise. Oh, of course, now he thinks that he could live. But we have a ring of wishes, and we wish for a claustrophobia. Or even time map. One, 8 power. Looking good. Feeling good. He doesn't have any cards in hand. This is just over. Scroll Thief is the flyer. Woohoo! Okay. I don't fear anything I've seen. I've seen enlarged. That was scary, but not scary enough for me to feel any fear. What do you think? You know what? I have a theory here. I think I am going to take out the Accursed Spirit and bring in the Sea Kite to block his 2/2s. Because I don't think I'm winning with Accursed Spirit beatdown. That's a theory of mine. If he had been only red-green, I would have brought in the Mark of the Vampire. But now isn't he mulligans, so I won't. I have Cog Sickness and Tenacious Dead helping me out here. Could be a catastrophic mistake. But if I draw just 1 blue mana... Have we heard that before? Yes, we have. Sweet. Vial of Poison, another mulligan. So he takes a double mulligan. Okay, I missed 2 land draws. So now there are 16 lands in my deck. So I have more than a 50% chance of drawing a land next time. And he gets all his 3 colors. Wow, useless card. And I get the Swamp. But I'm gonna sit back and just block the Brindle Boar. And not use the Cog Sickness yet, because I want to use it on a better creature. And my hand is so full of action now that if I get the mana, if I just survive here, then I will be golden. Rootwalla, I will use the Cog Sickness on. Easily, actually. But I would rather time a bit. That means that the Brindle Boar is going to strike us next turn. And we will get it back. Woohoo! 4 mana doesn't change anything. Cast the Cork Sickness. But now we are close to getting to 5 mana where we have Liturgy. And then to 6 where we have one hell of a Corrupt. Oh my god! That was unexpected. What the hell do I do against Chandra? There is a little chance I can corrupt her to death. But I have to draw 2 lands, of which one is a swamp. Suddenly this all became so serious. I can only hope he decides to go for the ultimate, but now I'm also missing my land drops. $14 lands left, 28 cards, so it's a 50-50 next turn. I didn't... He's +1 in Chandra. I think the ultimate is pretty bad in limited. He should use the 0 ability. So I think he's misplaying Chandra here. I think he just realized that he's misplaying Chandra. So what do I do if I get to 5 mana? Do I cast the ring, go for the corrupt? He can +1 Chandra without the target. He missed activating Chandra. But I missed drawing a land. So he can just work me over. And I can't block next turn, so... Well, I have to use the Liturgy. But that won't bring me any closer to the corrupt. And now he's playing Chandra correctly. Or he might do a damage to himself, which would be interesting. 1 damage to up to 1 target creature that player controls. So he doesn't need to set the second target. And he fails to understand how... Okay, I can't play the Tenacious Dead. That is going to help him play his Chandra correctly. No. I got to discard something expensive here. Like the Air Servant. And once I find the land, I'm gonna cast Liturgy. And then corrupt Chandra. That's my only hope. Okay, we're on. Do I cast Time Mab here, actually? Yeah, Time Mab seems better, so I know that he... And the next land has to be a swamp, and then I can kill Chandra. As he hasn't realized how to use Chandra. He's not drawing cards either. tight. I'm just at 5. That is very hard to do something from here. But the corrupt will restore my life to 6. So there might be some hope, but I have to draw that corrupt now. If I draw an island though, I can cast a claustrophobia. No! He used the 0 ability. Damn it. And he didn't play the land. So I get to where I want to be. Oh, wait a minute. I can use the sea kite to kill the Chandra. Can I? No, that seems risky. Or does it? Yeah, he can still kill it. So I have to stop this attack now. And then I can cast the Sea Kite at the end of my turn if he doesn't play a creature. And kill Chandra with Sea Kite Corrupt. He didn't play the land, he drew with Chandra. So it stayed exiled. That was really weird. Okay, so here we go. So now we are gonna try to do the Sea Kite trick. And now he didn't use Chandra at all. Okay, I'm not afraid of that Rumbling Baloth. Okay, I am afraid of that Rumbling Baloth, but I'm going to be able to kill Chandra. And that's what's important. But only due to his horrible misplays here. He should have won with his Chandra. Corrupt for 5. Do I want to redirect it to Chandra? Hell yes. Sweet! And I think Sea Kite is just staying home dying. And then we'll have to use the Ring of Three Wishes. Or get the Scroll Thief going. Oh, life is full of options. Unless he gets... Okay. Horrible! So if I block that guy now, well, I can block him forever next turn. But then I'm dead, so I have to block him now. Yeah, the Charging Griffin will do me in. So close. I have to play the ring to have some semblance of hope next turn. And think hard about what to get. The Scroll Thief is blocking the Rumbling Baloth, but then he will have 2. Yeah, the ring is just too slow, even here. But if it wasn't for the Charging Griffin, I would be good. So what are my wish targets? I have to block. When he plays another threat. There is nothing costing 4 mana that can stop 2 attackers, is there? Tenacious Dead. Tenacious Dead could block him, gain a life, survive that, but it can't survive the Deadly Recluse. So I die. Wow. A Ring of Three Wishes failed spectacularly there. And we haven't seen any white removals. We're bringing in Mark of the Vampire. A Water Servant would have been much better than the Sea Kite. Uh-oh. Not the best hand. He has mulligan again. Okay, what do I want to see the most? I want to see an island here. Then I can play Water Servant turn 4 and then Air Servant. Otherwise I'll play Death Gaze turn 4. And corrupt the crap out of something. Wow, we're already at 1 hour here. I bet the other match is over. Yeah, Spellbook Waltz just crushed him. How fast? Really fast. And he's plagued by his Vial. Oh god, I have to be able to beat this guy. He's missing 2 colors. And he's playing 2 dead cards. So I just can't lose this. I will also be protected by my Corrupt. Will soon be live. Well, if it plays something here... No. Still needing that blue mana. But his deck is really not doing anything. And I can start casting Deathgaze, Cockatrice, Air Servant, Corrupt. Rumbling Baloth now will suck. And if I draw an island, I will play Claustrophobia on the Rumbling Baloth. Otherwise, I will just block him with the Cockatrice. And I'm at 17. And here's Rumbling Baloth. No, it's Boneside Sliver, who is actually comboing nicely with the Vial of Poison. So we are shutting that thing down immediately. And now we can play Air Servant or Water Servant, depending on what he plays. And we must remember to play Swarm so we can corrupt the coming turn. Master of Diversion is nothing. I think given now that he has no defense, Is it Air Servant or Water Servant? I think it is Air Servant. So we can start dealing damage. And then we can play Seacoast Drake, Death Gaze Cockatrice. If he doesn't play a substantial creature, because Death Gaze Cockatrice and Seacoast Drake can hold off most things. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then we're down to Corrupt. Or even Liturgy Death Gaze here. Saving the Corrupt for something even bigger. We could even... No, we can't play Water Servant because we need 2 blue. I think I'm going Liturgy Death Gaze then. And then hopefully now he plays a substantial creature that I can corrupt and win. Am I comfortable corrupting the Master of Diversion? He's not the best. No, I'm not. I will just swing with these guys and leave the others to guard the ground. Am I in danger here? No, I'm saving the Corrupt for bigger targets. And now I can actually win as well next turn, because I can do a lot of damage. Chandra. I think he's going to mess this up. Yeah, I'm not gonna block here. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna take him out. He doesn't have anything. He is in mortal danger. And he might still be on the make and try to attack. Yeah, he's still attacking. That is really bad. He's thinking I'm going for the Planeswalker. On the other hand, he does so little damage. Even if I didn't have the Corrupt here, how could he win? Greetings, lethal damage. Yeah, go right ahead. Water Servant is going to die. I would still win next turn. But now I have the corrupt. Alright, we move into the finals against Spellbook Waltz. And I'm gonna get me some more coffee! I think my decision here is that you should never ever play the ring. It seems horrible. And I might very well lose this final because of the ring. Even if this slow games, it just was bad. Except that it won me the first duel. Here we go. Don't want to play first. I got a decent hand. Even if it's slow, this Mindseeker should win games on its own. And the Knowing Zombie will stand there blocking Mutawaltz all day. I can't begin to tell you how bad I think Mutawaltz is in this format. It's barely playable. But it is playable in a 2-color deck if you like need more creatures. But 2/2s are really bad in this format. And now he takes up his entire turn. Of course he probably didn't have anything else to do. There are no synergies with it. Except maybe Sathrid Necromancer, which is a rare. Not impressed. And his reign of terror ends. This guy's green. And what else can he do? He's green-white. That's the best thing to encounter with a control deck. Rootwalla will threat of activation me to the moon. And I'm gonna take some serious damage. Except for the fact that I can time ebb him. And I think I have to do that now in order to spoil his mana development. And get closer to my Mindseeker. Now Mutawall prevents him from playing a Rumbling Baloth. Which is good. He has to replay the Rootwalla. While I am getting closer to Mindseeker land. Though he will probably have lots of crap. And nothing good to Mindseek. So let's have a look. Is he really white-green? No, he's red too. 2 Nyadex. Well, then that time ebb was pretty good. 2 rounds to the Mindseeker. Of Doom! I would never, ever, ever play Mutavault in a 3-color deck. Dawnstrike Paladin. Can't get past my Gnawing Zombie. And he doesn't take the chance to do damage. Sweet! The way I win this is by pure card advantage. And it is my life total and not his that matters now. He only has 1 card. I think I got this bagged. I could block both with the zombie and the messenger drake. So he can only attack with the Rootwalla. And I'm gonna take that, of course. The Rootwalla is a problem. But that's all he has. So let's cast the Mindseeker now in case we get enlarge. Academy Rector, Dragon Hatchling, Sentinel Sliver, Advocate of the Beast. Just creatures, I didn't get anything. Do I really want to trade the Mindseeker for the Rootwalla? You know what? I'm gonna double block the Rootwalla with the zombie and the messenger drake next turn. And still have my 4/4 flyer. But I'm out of gas. Yeah, and then he'll get to trade his Rootwalla for my zombie, maybe? Lagging. Okay, both are blocking. Which one does he choose to kill? He goes for the messenger. I have a pretty nice lock with the zombie now. With the Tenacious Dead. And drawing a card here is pretty sweet, so in a sense I 2-for-1'd him there. Nice! I don't want to claustrophobia his Dawnstrike Paladin. So I'm going to do 4 to him. He's going to gain 2. But he might attack with the Mutavault too. Maybe I have to. But what if he plays something really decisive? I'm not too sure about this. But now he can't profitably attack, and I can attack for 4 every turn, which is pretty good. Can't F6 because I might have to sacrifice the zombie. Or the Mindseeker if it's targeted with good removal. Awesome. Can it be this easy? Attack 5 times with the 4/4 flyer. Advocate of the Beast. But there is no beast. There is Mutavault. But that just seems very, very, very slow. Does he miss it? No, he can't miss it. Yeah. He knows it. He does it. Mutavault is growing. Oh my sweet God. Well, I'm in no danger yet, so I just keep on trekking. And it's lethal next turn, but he doesn't know that. And it's actually 1 mana from being lethal just without attacking. So if I drew a swamp, I could kill him without attacking, sacrificing the Mindseeker and the zombie. I think I'm just gonna take 3 here. Are you going to play something, perhaps? No. Well, let's see what you can do. Mutavault Advocate, I actually never seen that in play, but that makes Mutavault a little better. I will give him that. If he actually stops this by plummet or something, I'm in trouble. Not a lot of trouble, but a little trouble, but he didn't. So I kill him. Corrupt. He just has a couple of durdles. That's what he's got. So Water Servant seems very strong here, whereas Sea Kite is not strong. Screw the Ring of 3 Wishes. Bring in a Water Servant. 14 creatures. Yeah. Seems good to me. Today's final tips is Gemstone Mine. Falling so fast right now because of the flashback drafts, but they are over soon. Wow. No, I can't bring myself to send this back, even though the claustrophobia is almost useless here. It is a 6-lander I would have kept. And now it is much more useful. This looks a lot like the first duel. Actually, I have a really hard time killing the Mutavault. So I hope he doesn't get an advocate here. And I am now flooding horribly. Uh-oh. Damn it, what do I do now? I would be tempted to double block it here to actually kill it, because how do I kill it afterwards? But that's so risky. I hope he attacks. I am going to double block it. He can't kill both of mine, but he doesn't attack with the Mutavault. I'm gonna Claustrophobia the Raider. But my chance to kill the Mutavault is gone. And maybe Mindseeker will come to my rescue. But that Mutavault is huge now. But it will impair his mana development, though he already has 5 mana out. So I don't know how to deal with it. I have to jump block the Mutavault with crap. Yeah, I have to block here. He's now 5/5. This is setting him back a little at least. Do I actually attack with the Gnawing Zombie here? No, I still have to keep the elf away. But I really have to find something nice with the Mindseeker. Damn it! Though, does he really have cards to throw away here? Not too scared of Academy Raider here. But I'm going to 10. And I really have to find something useful with the Mindseeker. Actually, maybe this was the blocking turn. No, it wasn't. Advocate. He's 6/6. He discarded Dawnstrike Paladin. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Dawnstrike Paladin is the last card. Hive Stirrings. Yeah, Howl doesn't get me anything. So it's Hive Stirrings. For a nice piece of champ blocking. And a 3-turn clock. This could work. Plenty of sacrifice stuff. It's actually a 2-turn clock with the zombie. So I'm throwing a sliver in the way of the advocate, of the Mutavault this time. I'm also blocking the advocate, of course, if he attacks. So this is blue-black at its finest. Will I get my 13th win in a row? He didn't do it. What the hell? Oh, I even have the Gnawing Zombie Tenacious Dead combo. Wow. So I can do it 2 times if I cast Tenacious Dead now. And I just will do that. Can the slivers block? Because they're colorless. No, they have to be artifact creatures. No, it costs 4 mana to do the combo. I should have played the land. But I can now... Well, I can just block with the Tenacious Dead and sacrifice it. Oh, that's interesting. So we do block... there. And now we sacrifice the Tenacious Dead. I will sacrifice the Tenacious Dead. Do we want it back? Or should we just sacrifice another creature? That's an interesting question, actually. Because if it kills that thing and that thing, I only have 7 damage here. But I only need 7 damage. But he will block with the elf. So maybe it's better to not do it. That's pretty rad. Yeah. He discards Dawnstrike Paladin for something else he needs more. So I now sacrifice the sliver. No, I don't have to do that before I attack. Okay. So I attack. And I should have attacked with the sliver too, of course. Why didn't I do that? I got a bit distracted by drawing the corrupt because it was so incredibly lucky. Okay, he plummets that thing. So I'll just let that happen. Do the 2 damage. Wow, I really messed it up. But corrupt for the win. That was pretty lucky. 13 wins in a row. Thank you for watching. And kids, do not play Ring of 3 Wishes.